Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Lies official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives spoilers hint that John Aniston's friend and family were devastated by Victor Kiriakis' death. Maggie Kiriakis, who is Victor's widow, will have the most troublesome time, yet the remainder of the family will not have it simple by the same token. Lately, Maggie has assumed control over running Victor's organization, Titan Businesses. She has employed Chad Demara, Billy Flynn as her second-in-order, doubtlessly arousing a lot of dismay for Alex Kiriakis, Robert Scott Wilson. Alex is Victor's grandson, and he and Maggie have certainly disapproved of each other. Maggie really terminated Alex from Titan when he bobbled an arrangement that he was responsible for. In this way, Alex went to work at Essential Dark with Brady Dark, Eric Martsolf, placing him in direct rivalry with Titan. Moreover, it has pushed the competition among Chad and Alex along. The two men are infatuated with Stephanie Johnson, Abigail Klein. Stephanie dated Alex first, yet circumstances didn't pan out, and she is presently with Chad. Be that as it may, Alex is still enamored with her. Chad and Alex have certainly shaped a contention in both business and their own lives. Maggie is likely to mourn Victor's death for a significant amount of time. Chad's responsibilities at Titan will likely rise as a result. Alex will positively not be glad that Titan is being controlled by somebody that isn't a Kiriakis relative. Victor's death may alter his priorities, despite the fact that he seems pleased to be working with Brady at Basic Black. In remembrance of his grandfather, Alex might try to get a job at Titan once more. Alex might try to get back to Titan, bearing in mind the end goal of in the long run expelling Chad. Maggie might be willing to allow Alex to return in honor of Victor. Despite the fact that the two of them love Stephanie, the accentuation will in all probability change to Titan Ventures and who is ideal to run it proceeding. Stephanie might end up trapped in the center as her ongoing beau and her ex do battle over control of Titan Businesses. Victor would be very satisfied with Alex. Will Maggie move away from running Titan? Will Alex return to Titan after Victor's demise? Will Stephanie be in the center as Chad and Alex reignite their conflict? Anything can occur in Salem, so remain tuned to Days of Our Lives streaming each workday on Peacock. Furthermore, remember to inquire here routinely for every one of your Days of Our Lives news, data, and spoilers. The main girl of Days of Our Lives super couple Kimberly Brady and Shane Donovan, Jeannie Theresa Donovan, was brought into the world in 1990. The person re-emerged as a grown-up in 2013 in entertainer Jen Lilly's skilled hands. After giving birth to her son Tate, Theresa transformed from a nasty troublemaker who wreaked havoc into a more gentle young woman. After showing up in Salem, Theresa immediately reinforced with disturbed high schooler J.J. Devereaux. She purchased cannabis from him, and the pair celebrated together. Jennifer Devereaux, J.J.'s worried mother, hired Theresa to work at the hospital as a favor for Kayla, Mary Beth Evans, and the two quickly became enemies. She started playing with Daniel Jonas, Sean Christian, prior to continuing on toward ex-con, Vargas, and fiddling with cocaine. Trust, Christian Alfonso, stood up to Theresa about her cocaine use and capture record in California. At the point when Jennifer found that Theresa stole cash from the medical clinic's PR optional asset to cover her medication propensity, she terminated her. Theresa fought back by pursuing Jennifer's ex, Daniel, and spreading tales that she was laying down with him. At the point when Daniel dismissed her, she went to JJ. One night, the pair were drinking and smoking pot, when Theresa took joy and dropped. JJ gathered Daniel, who saved Theresa's life. Theresa professed to have no memory of the night she OD'd and guaranteed that she'd changed and was finished with drugs. Theresa started going to NA gatherings and met Brady Dark. The pair immediately became drinking amigos. Theresa was attracted to Brady and his way of life. The team traveled to Vegas, where Brady became inebriated and hitched Theresa, When they got back to Salem, John told Theresa his child would get their marriage repealed once he recovered. Theresa proposed to leave Brady for $1 million. After acknowledging John recorded their discussion, Theresa hit him over the head with a fire poker. She dragged John, who was unconscious, to Brady's unconscious body and placed the poker in his hand, causing Brady to believe he had attacked his father. A culpability-ridden Brady immediately got clear-headed and told Theresa they expected to document a revocation. Kristen got back to town and delivered a specialist who could save John. Frantic to disregard Kristen, Brady turned around to Theresa, who dreaded John would recapture awareness and uncover what she'd done. At the point when John awakened and learned Kristen was back, he kept mum, not believing her should have a make-way to Brady. John let Theresa know that he would tell Brady that she was the one who attacked him if she hurt Brady. Before long, Kristen figured out reality and presented Theresa to Brady, who was angry and avoided her. Theresa, who was pregnant with Brady's kid, imparted the information to her companion, Anne. Kristen heard their discussion and concocted a turned arrangement. She took out and hijacked Theresa, then, at that point, recruited a specialist to move the undeveloped organism Theresa was conveying into her belly. Subsequently, Kristen left town pregnant with Brady's child. Months after the fact, Molly Burnett, sorted out what Kristen had done. The parents were reunited with their son after a melodramatic fight in Italy in which Kristen took Theresa, Brady, Melanie, and Marlena hostage and needed bone marrow harvested to treat Tate. Frantic to accommodate with Brady and desirous of his new relationship with Melanie, Theresa extorted her into leaving town by swearing that she'd take Tate and move to California. Similarly, as Theresa and Brady were living joyfully along with Tate, Shane cautioned his little girl that her former sweetheart, a medication ruler named Matteo, had found her. Shane, Charles Shaughnessy, proposed Theresa leave Salem, so she attempted to drive Brady away for his own assurance. Theresa eventually chose to work with policing, lure a snare and bring down Matteo. In the wake of saying a cool farewell to Brady, Theresa abandoned him and Tate in 2016. After 2 years, Chloe was seized and taken to Mexico, where she ran into Theresa. The pair were both being held by Matteo. With Sanders' Paul Telfer help, Theresa was liberated and gotten back to Salem, where she expected to put her existence with Brady and Tate back together. Instead, she discovered Brady's relationship with Eve Donovan, her sister, and was forced to fight for custody of their son. Theresa was allowed full guardianship of Tate and set things straight with Brady prior to making a beeline for California to help keep an eye on her mom, Kimberly, who was fighting leukemia. Days of Our Lives airs workdays on Peacock, plus in the US. Furthermore, the W organization or worldwide television application in Canada. For more about what's coming up in Salem, look at every one of the most recent days' spoilers, and for a top-to-bottom gander at the show's set of experiences, click here. Our Facebook groups are the best place for true soap fans. Have you joined? In the event that you love cleanser spoilers, tattle and fans as devoted as yourself, look at them. Thanks for watching if you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.